Hello everyone, I'm back at it again. I'm going to zoom in quick. I don't want to make you sick there. Okay, so I figured out the sidebar while you were away. Well, a little bit of it. I didn't figure it all out, but I got a good start. Anyway, yes, so this year started off pretty slow with broken bones and whatever. On top of that, we were in the process of fixing up a house, and now we're at the tail end of that. Now we're waiting to, we're in the closing aspect of it. It's not closed yet. Got it pushed back. We had an original date and it looked really good. It actually was only on the market for 1 day, which, wow. And it went really, really fast, and it went for more than we had anticipated, which is that's always good. We're not going to complain there, but we are now in the waiting process of them finishing the close, and so yes, we had 1 date, now they've pushed it back, and it's been a struggle, because as much as it's been a good thing for us to do this project and fix it up and make it all pretty and amazing and stuff, it's a whole nother thing when you're just, we had that house for a really long time. It's 13 years of our life that we put into it. We lived in it. It was lovely. I raised our children there. And we were able to fix it up, and it was good. But now, now we're ready to move on to the next journey of our life. And realistically, it is a drop in the bucket compared to all the things that we had done and waited for a while now. So it's first world problems, you would say. Sure. I mean, at least we have a home, right? And technically we have 2. That's what we have right now. And it is fine. It is what it is. So yeah, I just feel like this year has gone by exceptionally fast. And part of me really wants to try and slow down the holidays a little bit and really take in the season for what it is for me. It's so much more than just a holiday. And I don't know, these are the moments with my kids I want to savor, because I know they go by so fast. And I'm just trying to take moments like this now for myself. This helps planning, and that's the other reason why I memory keep. I do have a few scrapbooks, and they're great and all, but it is really nice because I'm not a planner I'm not a memory keeper that is in chronological order when I make my scrapbooks. I am a moment one, because every year you have Christmas, and every year you have the birthdays, and every year you have lots of good things obviously going on. But yes, I think this is the one I want. Oh wait, no, this is green. It says it's pine needles. Alright, sorry. Get off on the sidetrack here. So for me, this is my kind of scrapbook. This is, as far as having everything down, I write down things, and then my memory one is a highlight of that week, so, which is fun and everything, but life happens, and it's all good. I'm not complaining, but I am trying to just slow down time, I guess you could say. And so part of that for me is the moments are what I'm trying to live for, more or less. Well, this is dangerous, what I'm about to do. So I want to put the spooky house. I think it's cute. I think she's gonna like it. looks like my ink is, wow. Looks like that ink is not good anymore, which is unfortunate. I usually store my ink this way, upside down. That's actually the way Stampin' Up's, even though it looks right side up, theirs is always stored upside down so the ink is on top. And it's really cool. So I took that tip from them. This is much better. Anyway, this is my favorite black ink pad of all time. I love it. I use it a lot. So it's First Fine, and it's Onyx Black, and I really like it. Anyway, as I was saying about, capturing the moments for me, like I said, their birthdays come every year, and yes, I take a picture, and they have cake, and we do all the birthday things that happen. We also have, in this family, made a point to celebrate that person more than just the day. Oh, that's a bummer. I think I'm gonna have to see if I can, because there's like a little dot, and that's where, actually I might have a bat. Let's see, I can fix it with a bat. Anyway, the foam, I should have grabbed it out and tried to stamp with that, and the Halloween one I definitely will, put the foam underneath. You could also use a mouse pad and stick it underneath and just flip it over on the back side and it works. Anyway, so yes, the moment I take in, we take trips for birthdays. We let whoever the guest of honor is, it's their choice. So we've been out to the Badlands, and been to Vegas, and we've had quite a few trips up north, because that's what we like to do, and swimming trips. My kids really, really like to swim. So I'm going to see, also I might be able to fix it with a, with a pen. Oh wait, I have it right here. Anyway, and so as far as documenting those, we have lots of things that are documented. Like what we ate, I take pictures of that, and I take pictures of where we are, obviously, and it's really, really fun, and I feel like there will be time for big parties when they get older. There, I fixed it. It looks good. I'll just have to remember to make sure I use the black. Usually this kind I have not had a problem with the imprints on them. They've been pretty good, but I should know better. I should have never let a risk like that go. Anyway, okay, so you saw me fix my boo-boo. So yes, so we create memories on our birthdays, and it's been quite fun. And then the scrapbook moments I'm talking about are like when my daughter was 3. And she had all her little imaginary friends, which I mean by that, what I mean by that is her plushies were everything to her. They are all her friends. And she would carry them and bring them everywhere we went, obviously, and it was great and fun, but then she would have to carry them all, and that's fine. But her hands are a little tiny. I mean, her arms, everything was just tiny, so I think this spider would look good. I have this thing about making sure that the tape goes the right way. I know maybe that's kind of strange for many people. Like the spiral wouldn't matter either. Or I could do glitter. I could do black glitter. Maybe. And then I can just add my orange elements. Maybe that's what I'll do. Alright, enough about that. So yes, when she was little, all her plushies were her friends, and her only friends, but they were very real, as any other friend you would have. And she was getting out of the van, and I was getting out too. And I normally had, by that time, I mean, she's still in a car seat and everything, so I would have to go and unhook her car seat and help her out and stuff, and I just remember her trying to grab them all and being like, Mama, will you please help me? I'm full of hands. And she had all of her plushies in her arms, and she couldn't let go of any of them. So, and I just thought it was so cute because she really meant full. Her hands were full, but she would always say full of hands. And so I have a page that I wrote that story down in, and those are the things that I don't want to forget in my life. I mean, I obviously, we're all gonna die. Like, that's just life. That's how it is. And I love looking at old photographs. I think they're really cool, especially the history, and it would be really cool if you knew a little bit more about the faces behind some of the pictures. They were all, obviously we've come a long way with photography. It's so vastly different than, like, my grandma grew up in the Depression era, and it was a very formal thing to get a photo. And I don't smiling, there's a lot of them that you see in the old pictures, they're not smiling, and it was the culture. It wasn't that they weren't happy to be together or anything. It's just what they did. So yeah, it was interesting. But I love scrapbooking like that. And I don't know, like with my boys, they're getting so big. I mean, my Elliot, he's going to be 15. I just can't even believe that. Can't believe I'm saying that, in February. And I mean, we're talking driving and college. He's already doing some college. And he's this really, really smart kid. And so we're working on that, and I don't know, it just goes by really, really, really fast. So any of you that are watching that have tiny kids, and this is your moment where you have your cup of tea or coffee and you're sitting and you're just having some time to yourself, definitely embrace those moments, because you need those to be a good mom. You need time to yourself to be a good mom. And just remember, there will be a time, there will be a day that you'll look back and you'll be like, wow, that went so fast. Oh, goodness. Yes, that looks like a very spooky house. I think I smudged the ink, but we're going to make it work. It's going to be pretty. So, it's looking awesome, huh? And there's lots of room for planning and decorating. I do like this in the sense, I feel like for me, like when I do this kind of planning, I feel like there's so much I want to try and fit in a week, because my weeks are really full. Even when I don't have a very busy week, it just feels like I was telling you, those moments are things that I really treasure and write down. And if you would look on my phone and you would see the pictures I take, you would probably laugh, because I am so all about archiving and, I don't know, catching the moments. So I took my daughter out to, she says it's the world's best hot chocolate, and I guess I can't argue. I don't drink hot chocolate that much. It was my favorite as a child. Loved it. And I mean, so much so that we have a hot chocolate bar permanently in our house. Even in the summer we have hot chocolate, but anyway, she has deemed Caribou their hot chocolate her favorite, and so I took her there on a little mom-daughter event, and it was just, she had come and she was drawing, and I had my planner stuff, and we were visiting, and I got a picture of her holding her cup, and she decided she wanted to draw on the bag that her little muffin came in, and I kept that. How silly is it? But I don't know. It's not like it was dirty or anything. She's just so cute, because I know there's going to be a time where it's not going to be like that. So, all right, I got a little farther. Got a stamp and some more done. We'll see how many takes this is. See you in a few.